Contentious issues. We've also heard the members of parliament saying that this is a very draconian law and also a pro-corporate, pro-industry and anti-farmer. But the government has also reacted on this, and it has said that its decision to bring 13 acts under the Land Acquisition Act for compensation and rehabilitation is in fact a step forward and is what you call a pro-farmer step. Should we really congratulate the government on this front, the fact that they have actually brought in all the other 13 laws also in the same ambit, which actually enables the farmer to get the same compensation and same rehabilitation?
Actually, once you have decided to take all other departments like coal, mining, NHAI, railway into this section, that itself gives you farmer a certain kind of power, a certain kind of opportunity to get more money. That is the one part. But the other part, if you say something that I am acquiring, I am acquiring your property, it means you are just snatching away. It should be like a land purchase policy. Government of India should come with any policy that is around like its land purchase policy, and then how much you are going to pay, the market rate, what is the market rate. It can't be as per the district magistrate's stamp duty rate. Already the high courts and various other courts have held that it can't be. Like if stamp duty rate is suppose in Delhi, it's higher than the market rate. But in all other places like in Noida or in Aligarh, the rates are 750 per square meter. Can you get at that price any piece of land? It's almost impossible. The other thing that farmers, and not only farmers, the owners, like in Noida, there was a metro rail project. And Sector 14A, there were acquisition of 5-6 good buildings of Sector 14. Then all these owners went to the Noida Authority. They said, I don't want compensation. We want the same piece of land in some other sector. They were accommodated in Sector 47 and they were more than happy. Because if they would have got the compensation...
So you are saying that the government should look for a consensus, and there should be a greater understanding between the farmers with whom, from whom they are actually buying land. It should be more on the lines of a land purchase policy than on land acquisition policy. But we also know, when we talk about public purpose, the fact that the government is saying rural infrastructure, social infrastructure, building in for industrial corridors, the greater definition of public purpose, do you think the very definition of public purpose is not very clear, and that's where the problem is?
Correct. You are absolutely right. Actually, what's happening? You see, only I can give you the example of Noida and Gurgaon. There, all the land were acquired in the public purpose. Gurgaon Authority, Noida Authority, they got this land around 500 acres, 700 acres. And finally, what is the fate of those land? Those land were given and allotted to the private builders. Again, you see all these housing complexes, some of the private industries. Only two examples I have. The Dadri power project, it couldn't take off of Reliance. They returned the land to the UP government. And again, the SEZ of Reliance.
And do you share the same fear this is going to happen even in the amendments suggested in the land acquisition? It happens.
It's happening.
Mr. Agarwal.
Clearly, in the original bill also, there is a clause that if the project does not take, Section 101 clearly specifies in the bill that if the project does not take place, is not implemented within a period of 5 years, the land will go back to the owner.
No, it says something else. It says it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that it will go back to the landowner. It says whichever is higher. In terms of the building is built,
government will have to start the re-acquisition process. That means that it will go ultimately re-acquisition.
It will not go back automatically after 5 years. It was in fact suggested in the land acquisition act.
Only the amendment what government has proposed is that the period is where you are talking of nuclear installation.
But my question, Mr. Agarwal, is the simple definition of public purpose. As Mr. Rai just mentioned, that you acquire a property, a land on the name of public purpose, and later acquire, later sell it off or give it off to a private player.